Hello, Mark here, and today we are going to hike or snowshoe, depending on the snow, at Spring Lake Park along Schaar's Bluff. It is just outside of Hastings, Minnesota, and it's kind of a gloomy day, as you can see, a little bit overcast, maybe even some snowflakes falling. But again, what do you do in Minnesota? Well, you get outside and you hike or ski or snowshoe. There's lots of things to do. Anyway, we will check back in with you on our adventure shortly. Looking at the visitor center at Spring Lake Park. And what's amazing about this park is you get an incredible view. We're looking down over the Mississippi River. Laid out in front of us there, it's kind of a big curve in the river. And to the right of the screen, if you keep following the river, that's where Hastings comes in, and Hastings is an old town. We may get to see it a little bit later, may not. We'll see what happens along our adventure. Quite the view from the visitor center. This is a beautiful park. All right, we've got our snowshoes on. We're hiking down the trail. And we're gonna head down along the river. But before we get down along the river here, as we're walking down, just want to show you that sign there. And so I guess we're gonna have to exercise a little bit of caution, but we'll be okay. I'm sure it's safe. And the bottom of our snowshoes have these spiky things on them, so they're like crampons, if you will. So we got some good traction. And today I'm hiking with my wife and our friends Daryl and Maria, and we're out here on this cool day. It's kind of raw out today. It's about 18 degrees. As I said, it was overcast, but it's kind of raw. But it's still a nice way to get outside during the winter in Minnesota. About to head down a hill here. As you can see, we're going to go to the right of those stairs and just have to watch our step. Lori took a little tumble back there. I didn't capture that on video, but good thing we do have the spikes, because you do have to walk uphill. It's quite the incline here. It's really a beautiful park out here. Just awesome row of trees behind me there, and alongside some farmland as well. We kind of catch the perimeter of some farmland. And then, the rest of the team is up ahead of me here. the hike, and or the snowshoe hike, whatever you want to call it. And we're back at the visitor center, and now, you know, my wife and I have a goal, and that is to eat outside at least 50 times a year. We're currently at about 180, and today's the last day of the year, December 31st. So hopefully we can get the little stove going. We're gonna have some hot dogs outside. Yep, here we are. We got our setup. Got some blankets. We're all dressed up, bundled up. All right, Daryl's got the stove fired up here. We're gonna boil up some hot dogs, just because, well, that's just the easiest way to go right now. You know, it just didn't make sense to use the big fire pit here. That was a little too aggressive, I think. We have water, we have heat.
Good to go. Hot doggies.
Hot doggies. All right, just before we get going here, we got to do a little cheers action with with some adult beverages. Cheers.
Cheers.
Merry New Year.
Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year. All right, after using the handy-dandy knife here, we were able to slice up our hot dog buns, get them ready, because I think we've got boiling coming pretty soon. All right, hot dogs are done. Gonna have myself a bite of one.
Ooh, but yeah, it's hard to eat because your hands are full.
Well, Mark again, we finished lunch, and we're wrapping up here. So if you enjoyed what you saw, please hit like and subscribe if you wish to see more.